Welcome back, creative friends. Today I'm sharing an unboxing of the Uniquely Creative Kit Club for August 2024. I was invited by the Uniquely Creative team to submit designs for this month's kit, which is called Steampunk Graffiti. Lots of grunge, but with a really colourful twist. Very much excited. There are birds as well, which I'm very happy about. Uniquely Creative Collection Pack brings you 12 by 12 papers, 16 double-sided papers, 2 of each design, which is great, so you never have to miss out on using one of the designs. Do really love that the collection pack comes with a matte version of the brand strips, and on the back some additional fussy cutting opportunities should you choose to use them. So that's a great way of making sure that every part of the pack is available for use. So just walking through the 8 papers. The first here is called Mechanism. Lots of expected steampunkedness, but edging on graffiti with colour, which is really nice. You can see the butterfly feature there popping through as well. And then on the back side of Mechanism is this bright burst of tickets, advertising, all laid out graffiti style. Lots of really lovely images amongst those. Looking forward to getting into those and deciding whether I cut them apart or keep them as they are. So that's the back and the front of that. Next paper is called Retro. So some open space up the top with some neutral grunge. And then down the bottom of the paper, bringing together overlaid elements of graffiti and grunge, steampunk style. And then on the back of that paper is more of an open blend neutral. Lots of opportunities to use that. Front and back there. And then moving on to Tinker. Similar style, different layout to those elements there. Like that you're getting whites and greys in there, which is really great when you're thinking about the photos that you're going to use. And then on the back of Tinker is another neutral in a similar style. So whether you're bringing the neutrals together and overlaying in the embellishments, or using the detailed colour elements there, can see great uses for those. Gritty, lots of grit paste potentially on that layout. Introducing some black tones, really love the black tones myself personally. And then one pop of colour offset, and then a riot of colour on the back of Tinker, of Gritty, sorry. Look at that. Look at all the pink people. Get excited, pink lovers. Pink can be grungy too. Really, really, really love this paper. Like the depth around the edges of it. And then moving on to Alleyway. More of a brick theme with some inlaid grunge elements and repeating those on the other side there, bringing balance to that paper. And then on the back, another riot of colour. Lots and lots of spray paint style graffiti elements within all of that colour. Lots of white to make it pop and black to bring the depth. Absolutely love this. My brain is in overdrive as to how I will use these this month. And then this brickway here called Underground brings a brick theme but in lots of colour. Check that out. The white there. And then all the pastel but pretty punky colours in my view. I have some thoughts to use photos that have been gifted to me by a friend of mine for their child who is really invested in cosplay. So if you have children that are invested in cosplay, these papers would be perfect in my opinion. And of course, all of the beautiful graffiti that we see around these days is good for these as well. Lots of intentional graffiti these days. A card part sheet, bringing lots of the steampunk elements and graffiti elements to life here. I'm going to really enjoy cutting these out and seeing how many of them I can use in my projects. Some animal themes, some sentiments, and some butterflies. And of course, look at that, Mr. Birdie. On the back of that, more of a neutral tone again. Really love the overlaying of the graffiti elements in this pack. And then another pastel brickway here, but importantly, it's called Cyberpunk. This paper has some more cut apart elements along the top here. Very nice steampunk, but with color. And I really, really love these tags. I'm looking forward to seeing if I can incorporate those in my projects. And then that very lovely pastel brickway on the back of that. So there's the papers for this particular kit. Beautiful, thick, high quality papers as we've come to expect from Uniquely Creative. I really love their paper, good quality. And then they accompany it with a series of elements, all with different types of texture. This time, dimensional stickers. These are semi-gloss in their finish, but foam, popped up on foam, thin profile foam, and bringing the lovely colours from the range together in what could be described as urban sayings for streetwear. Some acrylic shapes, which I was really excited to see. These look great. Let's have a look. It's bringing in the light bulbs from the steampunk elements there. And then some words, victory, fun, some cogs, but in fluoro colours to bring out the colours in the paper, hero and smile. So they have a translucency to them, which is very nice, and certainly will add pops of colour to the work. Really love that. And then there is some black twine in the kit this time. Beautiful, fine crafter's twine. Look forward to adding texture with that. We also have a stencil. Trying to get the name for you, Blaze stencil, I believe that it's called. So that'll be good to add texture with stencils, and very excitingly, some wood veneer, bringing those cogs and light bulbs in. So that'll be good to add different types of texture, and great with all the pastel-y colours as well. There are a couple of add-ons in the kit as an option this time. The first is the Steampunk butterfly die. So that's half of a butterfly. Obviously you can double that up as you need to. And then the urban graffiti die. Lots of opportunities to add texture with those two dies. So I'm looking forward to that. And then of course the creative cards. I will go through that pack. But before I do that, there are some additional extra add-ons that are available this month. 2 sets of rub-ons. One of them more traditionally steampunk in nature, cogs and animals, and the next more graffiti in nature. So happy that rub-ons are back in style. Look forward to using those. And then also a beautiful steampunk graffiti butterflies cut apart sheet. These are going to be cut apart straight away for me. Can't wait to cut these. Love fussy cutting. And then I'm sure they'll find their way onto my work this month as well in some way, shape or form. So they are the additional add-ons. And then just moving into the creative cuts now. Beautiful quality as always. Let's get them out and see what we have. So, lions and light bulbs. More light bulbs. Lots of steampunky elements. More of the butterflies, which are always going to be in fashion in my world. Doubles. More sentiments. Bringing in more of those. Some little cogs, but with colour. Lovely to see the colour with the steampunk. Looks fantastic. There are some banner or flag bases ready to use. More cogs. I'll get to the sentiments in the end. Oh, I can see the cogs have all come off this sheet here, so they press apart, and then there's that frame on the outside. Nice to see that. Two of those, another one of those. Mr. Panda, twice of course. I think we might have shown that little hand. Some more light bulbs, but with colour. Going to be nice to bring the colour in and out of these ranges with the variety of backgrounds provided by the papers. Awesome, loving that. Some little bees and some an extra cog. And then as always, a great mix of sentiments. So we've got birthday, dare to be different, which is nice. Will go great with the papers. Adventures, fearless and unapologetic. How wonderful. Have an amazing birthday wishes. Stay wild. Have fun and break the mold. I think they're great with the papers. Can't wait to get into using this range. Available from today from Uniquely Creative, and of course from the bricks and mortars stores and online stores that stock this wonderful Australian product. Thank you to the team at Uniquely Creative for trusting me with these products this month. I'll also share what I've been making today and throughout the month. Enjoy.